Hi, my name is Mukakalisa. I did healthcare management with concentration in global perspectives when I was at college, and I am now working with in African humanitarian action and Red Cross as well. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how I discovered my career. So I'll be telling you all of the ways that I passed through in order to know my career and tell you how I finally confirmed that this is my career and this is my passion. So I used to hear people saying that working on the things that you love is the most great thing in this life, and this is the thing that you can never get tired of doing. Just hearing that people discover their careers wasn't enough for me to know how I would discover my career. So I thought a career is just something that can give you money and maybe connect with friends. What I did was to ask, what's really a career? And I finally, by chance, got a friend that explained to me what a career is, and then it explained to me that this is the something that you are passionate about, and a career is developed. So you have to work on something that you are passionate about, and then all of the things that you do, all of the work that you do should be related to that something that you are passionate about. So I got confused. By that time, at home, I grew up in a village called Utaraka in Nyagatare, eastern province of Rwanda, and at home we had a lot of cows, and I really loved cows, and because at home we couldn't lack anything, because like we could sell like a cow and we get money, we get friends. Like having a cow was just something that I loved, and I thought when I grew up I would raise as many as cows as I can. But was that really my passion? So after understanding that this is just something that you're passionate about and all the things that you should do should be related to that, I my thinking was just about the cows because I really loved the cows. Was that really my career? Was it the same thing that I really wanted to do, to pursue in the whole of my life? It's just because I thought cows, they are the only thing that exist, that are good, that are sweet, that are lovely. But after that, I went to school, and uh, fortunately, I was nominated as a pastor of the school. So I loved pastoring. I loved preaching to people the word of God. And my mind immediately changed. And I thought, now preaching or becoming a pastor, becoming a bishop is going to be my career in the future. So I shifted from loving cows, and then now I'm loving preaching. So what was that? I don't know. Was actually being confused. And that after I finished my high school, I got a job of being a teacher in primary at Good Foundation, and I loved teaching so much. So I also changed my mind, you know. So I thought now teaching is going to be my career. So whenever I could do something and I'm loving it, so I thought that this is my career. So it was really a struggle for me. What I did is that I found a friend to get more understanding about what a career is. That friend of mine explained to me, and one of the greatest thing that she told me, she said that in order to know your career, you have to know what is your passion. What do you think about what, like, it can be something that excites you the most when people are talking about it, or something that hurts you the most. So I thought, like, what could excite me the most was the cows, but actually it's just because we used to have the cows, that it wasn't something that I could do the whole of my life. So I went and see, and so I found that I am this person who is really passionate, and who always thinks about how can I help the vulnerable people, how can I bring better life to people. So what I did is that I went and sat in order to confirm in my mind, is it really the something that I love? So fortunately, I found that this is something that I love the most. Like me not seeing kids at the street, that hurts me a lot and got me to think a lot, like in order to find solutions for such problems, and no other things that catch my eyes when I look at it. So, and then I worked with Red Cross, which really now helped me to develop this heart of like helping the vulnerable people. And then while working with Red Cross, I was able to know how now to develop my career. How now, like I got trainings, I got like many opportunities with Red Cross, and I really loved it. So I am now doing the actions of kindness. I am now working with Africa humanitarian action with, and also Red Cross. We are helping the vulnerable people, and I believe that this is something that I'm going to pursue in the whole of my life. So what I can advise people, like I know that discovering a career is something that is very confusing, and sometimes people end up like having no career, like going with what comes. Like I go with it. I go with it as long as I get money, as long as I get paid, as long as I get friends. So, and sometimes you find people at the workplace complaining a lot. You know why? It's just because they don't love this something that they are doing. So what I would advise people is to know what is your career. This helps you even to know what you can look for when you're doing this job you want. So you have to find a mentor. You have to have trainings, and also think deeply with yourself, and know what really you would love to pursue in the whole of your life. So thank you very much for your attention.